Hi, and welcome to the strategy video for Team Lego. In this video, we will discuss the strategy for our learning path. For a short recap, using our path, the user will be brought through various chapters of the IS 5003 course's primary reading material, the book Platform Revolution. After reading an abridged version of a chapter, the user will be prompted to input their own summary of 50 words or less. The machine will then provide feedback on the similarity of the user's summary as compared to the machine's own summary. The user has to meet a certain similarity threshold score in order to be considered successful in their understanding of a chapter. The core interaction of any platform consists of three factors: participants, value units, and filters. An attractive path will require a blend of these three factors in a unique and appealing way. The Achievements platform settles a lot of the filtering problems for us by providing a streamlined graphical user interface for users to interact with. Therefore, we will focus on how we differ on the other two factors. In our case, we decided to select the Platform Revolution's text as a test bed. This sets us apart from other learning paths, as none of the other paths are aimed at the crowd interested in learning about digital platforms. As NUS offers the IS 5003 module, we already have an audience that is interested in the course that we can tap into. For the participant side of things, our path is aimed at and can attract a niche crowd. For the value unit, none of the other paths can judge and grade qualitative subject matters. The other paths are heavily reliant on binary inputs and outputs, where the user is expected to get a fixed answer. This limits the scope that most other paths and achievements cover, as they will focus on quantitative course material such as coding or multiple choice tests. Our methodology uses machine learning and utilizes summarization as a learning tool. This allows our path to evaluate qualitative subject matters and provide real-time feedback. This sets us apart from both other e-learning platforms as well as other paths and achievements, as our path is in a unique position regarding both learning content and grading methodology. As such, to attract users, we have promoted our path to our participant pool, which are mainly classmates who are preparing for their revision, as well as colleagues who are interested in the subject, by telling them they can learn via a brand new methodology as shown by our value unit analysis. Our message is twofold regarding both the content of learning as well as the tool. For our go-to-market launch, we are utilizing a single-sided launch strategy where we focus on benefiting a single set of users, namely those who want to learn more about digital platforms. We also have a ready supply of participants in the form of IS 5003 course students, as they will be interested to learn about digital platforms and are already on achievements. Hence, we are also engaging in a micro-market strategy where we target a market that comprises of members who are already engaging in the interactions. Apart from that, we also prize ourselves on the concept of using a machine learning engine and natural language processing to compare summaries in order to approve the learner's submissions. We are marketing this as the removal of a hurdle where producers, such as teachers, can now use machine learning to grade on a large scale that would otherwise be impossible with qualitative and subjective evaluations. We are reconfiguring the value creation in the online education industry and opening up new sources of teaching materials for people. This will in turn open up new opportunities of learning for students and disrupt the market in its current form. While we could continue to market the revision of the Platform Revolution book to other students, we want to make it clear that this is just a single instantiation of the tool's use. As the machine learning algorithm can extend beyond just the Platform Revolution book, we can potentially use our path to summarize and evaluate any form of text. This can be the start of a whole new learning series. We plan to add on more topics curated by our staff, and we could investigate trending topics among students and add revision exercises accordingly. With more users on board, we can acquire user data on how they interact with the platform, which topics they find the most interesting, and get feedback on the platform itself to constantly improve, in a way, creating a virtuous cycle for the platform to grow. We can also expand to news coverage as well. Each day, we will present the latest news from major press releases and ask the user to summarize their takeaways from this news article. By creating an open architecture and allowing users to upload and generate summaries of any form of text they want, we hope to encourage site switching. Users will be able to propose their own topics, and by contributing their knowledge, opinion, and experience along with their other friends and classmates, previous consumers can turn into producers, so-called prosumers. In turn, this will also generate more user content for our path. Using a marquee strategy, we can also collaborate with major brands to provide rewards for users who correctly summarize their advertisements and/or articles in the shortest amount of time to incentivize user participation. Further expansion of this tool could include bringing it to other e-learning platforms such as Coursera or Udemy, or even bringing it to companies that could use it to train their employees. In summary, this is just the beginning of our learning platform, and it can go way further.